What's good, everybody? It's your man Dozer on the radio, and I am sitting with ProbCause, Chicago's very own, the guy who rocks it at North Coast Fest. Right here. We're gonna ask him some questions, so you guys are gonna get to know who ProbCause is. So who is ProbCause?
I'm a painter, I'm a rapper, I'm a writer, I'm an artist.
Alright.
Yeah.
First time I seen you perform, I saw you perform at North Coast Fest was probably what, like 2010?
Yeah,
Okay.
2010, yeah.
Now when I first got there, I heard your music going on. I didn't know who was performing, so I just went automatically to that stage. And when I got there, I was surprised, you know. Obviously, you know, you're a white guy. I was surprised that you go that hard on stage. Do you get that reaction when you go to other cities? That,
yeah.
You know, because usually like your opening act, right?
Yeah, exactly.
So do you get that surprise when people are like, oh shit, this guy goes hard?
I do. And it works, you know, it works to my advantage. I think people they underestimate me a little bit or don't think that I could do what I do. So I let it work to my advantage as much as I
definitely.
can, you know?
Element of surprise.
Exactly.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So your first mixtape that you came out was Spring Cleaning, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now you have a song on there, Blog Rap.
Yeah.
I really love that song. And I know in your course it takes, I don't need a label, I need a blog.
Right.
Do you still feel that way?
You know, I do feel that way. I feel like blogs have a lot of the power as far as breaking new artists. So I feel like blogs are equally as important as labels are these days. Don't get me wrong, labels can do a lot for you depending on the magnitude of the label. But I think that blogs really break new artists, you know what I mean, and get you national attention. And when you sign to a label, half the time all they're gonna do is get you on all the blogs. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I still feel that way, and I think blogs will continue to gain more and more power and influence in the game.
Okay, you for yourself, how has it helped you out?
It's definitely helped me out. You know, the Chicago blogs definitely helped me out a lot. They post a lot of my new music, and that gets my attention in Chicago. I have a lot of national blogs, Pigeons and Planes, mostly junk food, blogs like that always post me up. And that's how I get exposure, you know, on the West Coast, East Coast, outside of the city pretty much, you know.
Speaking of the West Coast, I know you just came back from you did a little show out there, right?
Yeah. I did a couple shows out there. Played a music festival called Culture Collide, which is thrown by Filter Magazine, who also supports me a lot, and Red Bull. And yeah, it was an amazing experience. We were out there for 5 days, played 2 shows, got to swag out at the W Hotel, and it was amazing. It was dope. Yeah.
So art, obviously, we're in your spot now.
Yeah.
You can see the artwork behind us. Talk about how the artwork influences your music, or does it vice versa, where the music influences your artwork?
Yeah, I keep them relatively separate. You know, they're different worlds for me. The painting is one totally separate thing. They're starting to incorporate themselves into each other a little bit. I'm starting to write and direct a little bit more of the videos with the guy Elijah Alvarado, who does all my video work. So I think just my, you know, artistic vision comes across in the videos. It's starting to, but, you know, I'm not necessarily going to do my own album cover. I like to keep that separate, you know what I mean? Just because I don't want it to be like, yo, I paint, I rap, and I can do all this cool shit. It's like, these are 2 separate things for me. Yeah. And, you know, they'll cross over at one point, but for now I like them separate, you know? Okay.
So your new album, The Recipe.
Yes.
What would you say the main theme is?
You know, my whole thing is that I incorporate a lot of different genres into my music. So that's always something I want to get across in my albums is I want to have a lot of different influences coming in, but still have the project be cohesive. You know, like I don't want it to be like, okay, that was the dubstep song and that was the hip hop song. You know, I want them to all kind of like flow into each other. So I think I accomplished that pretty well on The Recipe. It's just the first volume in a series. So I'm putting out The Recipe Volume 2 in a couple months, and I'm going to keep pushing them out. But that's kind of the underlying theme behind it is like, you know, it's the recipe, you got a little bit of a lot of different ingredients.
Okay, gotcha.
You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay, now your song Flex.
Yes.
Definitely one of my favorite songs on there.
For sure, thank you.
How's the response been on that one?
That's what I like to do. Okay, off top I'm flexing, Midwest I'm reppin'. Push me towards an image, but I feel like they stretching. Catchphrase pressing, make believe intentions. Competition so thick, all I'm feeling is the tension. So focused on dimensions, we forgot the message. That don't make no sense, like professors with no lesson. Plans I'm just venting, my mind needs some cleansing. Well, leave this shit alone, but believe me, y'all been tempted. Will say that I'm the best out, but y'all can work harder. Been in a dream and get stronger, wake up when I wanna. Cause right now I'm the author, and you are all the readers. And this is what it sounds like when the student becomes the teacher. Learn something.
It's been crazy, man. I mean, I don't know if you know, we weren't in rotation on MTV with it now.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that was pretty crazy for me. It's like a childhood dream come true, I guess you could say. And it was dope. All the people in the video, all the actors in the video are people from Evanston. We filmed it all in Evanston. They're all like homies of mine from back in the day. Filmed it with Elijah Alvarado and High Ambition, and those are like, you know, it's like my family. So it's cool because it's such a homegrown thing, and even though it's such a high quality video, you know, we did it for the low, for the super low. People will be surprised to hear.
It looked like a high budget.
But yeah, it looks like a high budget video, and that was just, you know, a lot of friends and people who believed in me, just helping out basically to make it look like that. So it's dope because it's a very homegrown, organic video, but it's still got the high quality, you know, high budget look to it. So,
definitely.
Yeah, it was dope. It was a big step for everybody involved, you know.
Okay, you have a song on there called Bottle Pigeon.
Yeah. Explain
to me exactly what a bottle pigeon is.
That was a term that the girl who sings the hook, Brooker T is her name.
Okay.
She's this chick from Cali, and she came up with the chorus. A bottle pigeon is basically, you know, you're at the club, doing what you're doing, you got a couple bottles, and all of a sudden people start flocking over to you. A bottle pigeon is not necessarily a girl. People mistake that. There are many male bottle pigeons, maybe more male bottle pigeons than women bottle pigeons in the world. But it's basically, you know, just an ode to the moochers, you know, who flock over to the bottle service when they see you.
I like that term. I know people in the club that do that. So.
Hell yeah, we all do, right?
All right, tell me about a crazy ass time you had on tour.
Oh man, this one time my hype man, this dude Diggs Duke, we were at a club after the show, and this chick said she wanted to have his baby, and she had never met him before, so that was weird. But he didn't do it, I don't think. She said that there would be no strings attached. She wouldn't have to take care of the kid. She just wanted him to get her pregnant.
Oh, so she legit wanted his baby, not
yeah,
just
like she wanted his baby, not to have sex with. She wanted his baby. That was fucking weird.
That's crazy.
And this one time, I don't remember where we were, but my girl was on the road with me, and this girl got, it was an MGK show, threw her shirt out, this girl got elbowed in the head and started gushing blood everywhere.
What?
And no one was helping her. She was fucked, and everyone at the bar was like 18 years old and didn't know how to take care of her. And my girl took care of her and wrapped her head up, and did you wrap her head up? You washed her up. Right. And then like 3 hours later, we're at the after party, and this chick is standing on the bench next to MGK dancing, going crazy. Still like some of her hair is red from the blood. That was rowdy.
That's a dedicated ass
There's
fan.
two. There's two stories.
All right. If your name wasn't ProbCause, what would it be?
Pale Ale.
All right. Favorite spot in Chicago?
Favorite spot in Chicago? Anywhere. Man, Dr. Wax and on Irving. But I think they actually closed down. My other favorite spot is Dollop's, a coffee shop down the street. My manager owns it, so shout out to Dollop.
All right. Next project that we can expect to be coming out within the next couple weeks.
Next couple weeks, I got some dropping on 12/12/12, December 12th, 2012. And I also am at like 4,500 followers. I'm almost at 5,000 followers. So when I hit 5,000 followers, I'm going to drop some. Hopefully that's in the next week.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Favorite bar or club to go to in Chicago?
Favorite bar? The Mid is dope for shows. I like the Mid a lot. On some low-key bar, Morseland. That's where I go. Free pool, Riders Park. You know, keep it on the north side.
All right, everybody. That's ProbCause.
Yes, sir.
Get to know them and let them know where actually you can find all your music.
Yeah, just ProbCause.com. I'm going to keep it simple. Everything is on ProbCause.com. Just go there.
Get it, download it, love it, and pass it around.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, Dozer on the Radio, ProbCause. Thank you. Peace out.
What's up? This is ProbCause. We're up at my apartment. There's a hurricane going on outside. I'm here with Dozer on the Radio. You can check him out at DozerOnTheRadio.tumblr.com.